Yup. Pat just landed still. 2 sets, let me pull it down. I'll check it out now. Smooth still. Yeah, I'm seeing Leicester on the 27th still.
How much man have I helped in this life? Is too many. All I need is a phone and a like a sim. Now it's time to win, bro. Spending time in bin, but I still send him things. Make sure it's nice within.
You go first.
Sinner Sports
In the building.
Sinner Sports. We're
Game
back
week.
Again.
What game are we on,
What
sir?
game week is it?
25.
Is it? I don't even
24.
know. I don't even keep up.
I'm lost now. Congratulations.
On what, sorry?
So, yeah, go on. Introduce yourself. CG telling us it's game week 25.
Oh, yeah. Captiano representing the Gunners.
I've got a question. Just a real quick one. Quick question.
Not
Quick
my intro.
Quick question. Where's your Arsenal top?
You starting
Come
now? You
straight
starting
from the
already?
gym.
Okay, sorry.
Is that all right?
Sorry.
Did you want me to start taking
I've just,
Whoa.
moving mad, Mr. Lava?
I've just sorry.
Steph man, the Villa man.
In the building.
Yeah, me, I represent the Villa.
Come
They
on.
are, me back in the Sinners, of course. Yeah, me, thank you for having me again. Yeah, man.
What's that for?
It says it
Just
represents
saying,
the
you
Villa,
get me?
innit?
So we get some applause.
Good week.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Obviously, back again. When I'm in the country, I'm here. Lee Logic,
You
Mr.
ain't Lee Logic
Anderson.
no more, man. You can't believe Logic.
Logically still undefeated on the
Can't
table.
believe Logic.
Whoa, that was
Yeah.
defeated last season, that was.
Huh?
Tell him.
What was defeated?
You said Villa.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, to be fair.
Just say.
Nah, but you know what the joke is, though? Come on. It's only because it was against Aji Tottenham. Let's be honest. They literally, bro. Anyway.
Well, I was gonna say because you've got a bet. There's a hang you owe.
Oh
him,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he was
I'm gonna transfer it on the table now.
Okay, we can
while
do
we're
that.
live.
But he also wanted another bet and was trying to establish when you were gone and you were here. And you
Can we
was
get
like,
the
what's-
intro? Can we get the intros though?
Okay, cool.
That's
All
twice.
right,
That's
thank you.
twice.
Sorry,
Yeah, that's twice
absolutely
already.
a great moment.
Free
Chicken in.
time.
2 yellows and a
I
red,
think it'd
innit?
be a great. I think it'd be a great opportunity to.
You might not even get to introduce yourself.
Maybe not.
In
Maybe
the-
not.
There's your first one.
Okay, thank you very
And then
much.
your second one.
Thank you very much. Like Skelly still.
Red card.
Like Skelly gone again.
That's 2 interruptions. Everyone, that's fair, right?
Skelly.
Is that
It's
fair?
not fair.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Not fair.
So yeah, Mr. Anderson back again, logically undefeated as usual. And yeah, so obviously he's got a red card. So
Oh, no, I'm here.
you got a red card?
It's,
We're either gonna uphold the red cards or
we
not.
can't.
I don't know what's
We
going
don't need to
on.
establish what they do.
Now we'll go back
But
to
you
you.
can't interrupt when
Not
like.
for the intros. Not for the intros.
Now we'll go back to him
Well, okay, you go on.
after 5 minutes.
No, we're not going to do that.
We'll go back.
Myself.
Yeah, let it go. Let it go.
You man, battle.
Okay.
No, you
back
know what?
against
We
the-
understand. We understand.
Understand what?
You're a bit gassed. We
Is
understand.
that, guess what? Oh, no, guess. Oh, sorry. It's RJ Ugly Boy, aka the second most handsome gentleman. And yeah, oh well, okay. Champagne puppy still over here, but yeah, aka the second most handsome gentleman on YouTube still. And
Darwin.
Can I ask you a question?
you can ask me. Yes,
You know,
question.
it's quite funny as well. It's like we say lava about a lot of stuff, but no one's gonna point out that you actually doing drag on the table.
Drag? What? This is a man's wig.
No, that's drag.
That's a man's wig.
How do we
A
know?
man's wig.
How do you know it's
Yeah,
not?
that's
Huh?
why it's called.
How do you know
drag.
it's not?
Because most men don't have long hair. Most.
Some men have long
Some
hair.
men do, yeah. Some men wear dress in drag too.
What? I don't. What's your point?
Okay.
I'm saying-
men have long hair.
I'm just saying you wearing drag on the table.
This
Anyways, moving on.
This ain't cancel culture, you know. We don't
No,
try
I'm
to
just
get
saying it's
cancelled.
drag, yeah, that's what I'm-
We're trying to be PC and all
I'm just-
sorts.
I'm
so
just
don't be
dragging.
jealous. Don't be
Next.
jealous. Don't.
Next.
I look alright.
Next.
No Shabazz life. But anyway, back to my point. Because you look crazy, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I
It's
don't know
mad.
what you're.
No?
I don't know how that-
Lava settings, man. So
Cool.
alright.
Anyway, KP, for all your footballing agendas, I'm
Welcome
here
back.
to troll. I'm here to talk facts. And I'm you know, I haven't seen you on the table for ages, so you know what, it's gonna be a battle. Because
Yeah, man. Ready?
and then I'll be talking the things with Villa. So
Love.
talking the things with Villa. What? Can't even say anything these days.
No, you
No,
can't.
you can't.
Not much
No,
wrong
you
with
can't.
that.
Come on, man. Chords represent Unai's gang again.
Big week, innit? Had a big old week.
Ah, that's standard. We're not going to gas like that. It's normal stuff.
4 points. That's decent.
Yeah, no. But, you know, quickly as I always have to say, big up the boys. Played well Sunday. Won the top of the table clash. 3-1.
Big up.
Come on, top of the table. So big them up for that still.
Smack them up.
But yeah, we'll quickly start. We'll start with Liverpool Villa in the week. Obviously, we'll start there.
Are we going to see end of the week? Is that?
No, we'll start with that game first.
Okay.
We'll get the midweek game out of the way first.
Sure,
We'll get it out the.
Sure, you or Lee's want to choose, or you.
For what?
Sin
Sin of the week.
Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll give people time.
Who's choosing? Sorry,
We'll give people
Cords,
time.
KP, or Lee?
Right.
Or
It's an easy
just-
one, isn't it? We know what that one is. It's either City or Arsenal.
Arsenal going to be a sin of the
That's what
week.
I'm saying. It's an easy one, but let's talk about the game quickly first, so we can just get on with the show. Yeah, I'd go Liverpool Villa. What do you reckon, Steph? We'll go from there.
Shock, I ain't gonna lie, I was shocked. First, I was thinking, Liverpool, here we go. What the players play well, you get me? The tactically did it right, bang on the players, and shut down. You get me? Big up the players, the new players, as I said 2 weeks ago. Is right now, we've done what Arsenal, I'm not low blown, what Arsenal and who's the other team? Mainly Arsenal should have done in January, is bring in the players. Because boys, go back to the Liverpool game. First half, yeah, we got the 2 goals, but again, I was still worried because it's Liverpool. Yeah, but Liverpool can still come back. But the way how we secured it at the second half and just, she was pressuring us, but it weren't dangerous. I was happy with that score, 2-2. Blessing.
Should have won it.
Should have won it.
Could have won it.
Again,
Could have won it.
Liverpool.
Could have lost it.
You get me?
Could have lost it. Should have lost it.
Because our run against Liverpool ain't great at all. Yes, we drew it in last season, but before that, it's not great. So
you know what? If you're doing sin of the week, Nunes, I'm sorry. You
Oh,
don't
yeah,
get a chance
disgrace.
I don't. Okay.
Disgrace.
chance to make
Okay.
it. Was it 3-2 or 2? Was it 2-1 at the time or 2-2?
That would have been 3-2. That would
Again,
have been 3-2.
that-
An open goal, which this guy should have scored.
I would have.
But
I
you
would
passed
have.
it
put that
anyway.
away.
Well, well, clearly you didn't. You
I'd
passed
put that
it.
away.
You look terrible, by the way. But
But
yeah.
my head's.
Nunes still worth that money, like you said before, like Duran.
No, I'm letting him go. I'm letting him go.
Let them go. Before you was arguing with me. let me
I was
have
going to say, just to play devil's advocate, sorry. Because you was at the game, because he was going quite fast. I'm not defending him. He definitely should score that. Like, if Jota stays on, Jota 6.
Just leave it as that.
Is there anything? Is there any mitigating circumstance?
just
At all.
don't say anything else then.
Okay, you play and you called. You was
No.
there? Any mitigating?
No, I quickly just want to divert from Nunes. Are we all forgetting about Jota's miss here?
Yeah, just missed
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah,
Jota-
Jota missed one. Jota-
This kid's over there trying to defend it, bro. Like Lex is trying to defend Jota.
Should've scored. You could- yeah,
Jota
should've
normally scores, so it's not okay. Like that's awful. He's opened up his
The
body.
only thing I wouldn't, he looked
he's open-
hella rusty. Like, he had
No,
pure
no,
little
no,
chances
no,
still.
no,
Are we
no,
gonna do that again?
No,
Do
No,
it.
he didn't. He just looked rusty.
No,
but
we're not
he
going to
should-
do that.
He should score it though. That's what done.
No. Rusty is you touch. Rusty is probably can't get to the man or whatever. A one-on-one, that is not Rusty, bro.
Yeah, no, it was
That's not
terrible finish.
Rusty.
It was terrible.
You're a professional.
Went for a
That
throw-in, didn't
part-
he?
He went for a throw-in
Yeah.
or hit the corner. That's not good
Yeah,
enough.
terrible.
Just how scores that.
So, I
Moreno scores
think
that.
as much as we're murdering Nunes, I think
Yeah.
we need to make sure like Jota gets
Yeah.
his dues as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Like you said, if he scores that, the game might be something different.
Nah, but sometimes you got money in the bank though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because he bangs off.
That's what it is.
And Nunes
That's what I'm saying. They're
does.
trying to-
Nunes,
they're trying to defend
that is one. That's
trying to
a few
defend
times
that.
a season for Nunes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
trying to
why
defend-
everyone's frustrated.
Yeah, but if you still can't be missing them chances.
No, not at this level. Not at this level.
The timing of it as well, I
Yeah.
don't think helped. The timing of Nunes is missing.
That's all it is.
Yeah. But I did say it was a good point. I think it was fun. I did say it was a good point. When I saw your team, I was like, "Right, you going out like that?"
But
You're going out like that.
can we quickly go back to how many players we had out? You lot had your virtually
Yes.
strongest team out.
Okay.
You did.
It was still a very strong team, though, and I'm not- we're not talking about injuries
We
and
had
shit
no Onana,
Okay.
no Barkley, no Bailey, no Cash was. I think Cash was on the bench that
Yeah.
one.
No
Konsa
Torres.
was out. Was Konsa out for that
Yeah,
one? No
Konsa out.
Torres.
Yeah, no Torres.
Like, bro, we had 7 or 8 players out.
Villa
we're
can't
there.
go squad? I
No,
don't-
but no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah. It's
we
a
had
good point.
7
I
or
don't
8
even
players.
know.
No, we're there. You had 7 or 8 players out. Why are you doing? Are you getting on the mic? Are you getting on the mic? Forget all of that. Are you talking
Sorry.
about clips and all that? You're making
Yeah,
our
cool.
life harder over there. You're making our life harder over there.
Course. Land it then, please. I'm just struggling to see where the fuck we're going with this. Land it, because you're a good
Land it.
team. I thought it was a good point.
Yeah, so I'm saying
I was happy for a point.
You're
You're a
happy
good
with
team.
a point. You're happy with a point.
Yeah,
We had
sure.
8 first team players out.
Okay.
Shouldn't you like be really smacking us there with your full team out? Your full team.
So that team was that not a strong team midweek? You're the home team, you know.
No.
At your stadium,
No.
under
That's
the
not a strong-
lights.
We've got none of
It's
our
a
centre-
strong
we've got no
fucking
centre backs.
Blood.
Our centre backs change every
Okay.
game.
Other than the centre backs, the midfield
what-
strong.
you
Your
str- you-
forwards. What was it? Rodgers,
Your spine.
Rashford,
Our spine's not there.
Tielemans, McGinn, Watkins, Asensio.
He came on.
You should have smacked them.
Come on, don't do that.
Is that what we're doing?
But this is the thing.
Okay,
like,
cool.
Sometimes it's hard to justify some of the things that you say when your team's not performing how you want it to be. Yeah. But what I said about Liverpool still stands. And obviously we'll get to Arsenal in a minute. If we had a gun, man, we catch them. because they're still going to drop points.
We are going to Arsenal.
And they're gonna drop points to teams that you're gonna not expect them to drop points to. It's just that we don't have a gunman, so we're not gonna catch them. But if we had a gunman, we catch them, and we'll get to Arsenal anyway. But what I said about them still stands, bro. You're over reliant on Salah, and you're not that great. There's not much of a difference, even now with our injuries. Not much of a difference.
So you said that last week. What has my recurring theme be in regards to this league? Seems we're just gonna skip it and jump straight to it.
You've only just recently said that you'll win the league. Just recently.
I've been saying
For half the show,
you lot are not good enough to catch.
You weren't saying that.
I've been saying you're not good enough to catch us.
We spoke about that before the
We're
cameras.
not good enough. Okay, cool. Steph, man, quick question. Sorry, did you get the bottle of champers that was given for a draw? Have you got the bottle of champers for the draw? What do you think, man?
Listen. Nah, I'm not a camera. Listen, because I swear to God, I don't know what you lot are doing right now.
Yeah,
What is
neither.
everyone listening to?
I said it the other day, yeah, and this must be what it feels like when you're at the top. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if City fans was getting this because no one cares about City, but this how it because we got Villa fans.
Pure grown men liars still. Grown men liars.
What are you lot doing?
How we check
I don't
the draw?
understand. And you're talking about you lead logic. You're talking about shoulda, woulda, coulda stuff. If we had this, if we had that.
Pure
you
ifs.
don't know
Can I
what
respond?
we would have been doing if you lot was closer to us.
Can I respond?
If you lot was like 3 points behind,
Can I respond?
How we would be moving.
Respond.
We'd probably be moving mad.
So can I respond?
Can he respond?
Think about when the proper title races were City,
Okay.
Liverpool.
Can we-
You get what I'm saying?
I
When
think we
lost
should-
the league by 1 point.
we're talking old stuff.
Lost it by goal difference.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? We're chasing each other.
We're talking old stuff.
Arsenal's like, I'm not saying they can't catch us, but right now they're not really competing like that. I don't care if they've got a striker or not. If they did have a striker, how do you know that we wouldn't have been performing better?
I can't lie. You came on the mic to talk absolutely
I'm just
nothing.
saying though.
Can I? So hold on, wait. So let me respond.
Okay,
Now he called me out by name. I gotta respond. So wait, let me respond.
Wait there.
Pure ifs.
Let me respond then. Alright, so can I respond?
No, you ain't listened to what I said. I'm saying you're talking about if you had a striker, then if you had a gun bosser or whatever, you would have caught us. That's what you're saying. But how do you know how we would have been performing if you was closer to us?
I was gonna say because
How do you know?
just
That's why it's
real
always-
quickly.
Let Lee respond, please.
Let's
I
go
wanna
back to
hear
Villa.
what
We'll
you're
go back to Villa in a second. This is gonna be. I think it's gonna be a recurring theme because it is a recurring theme with Arsenal. All this if shit, all this if shit, and I'm not gonna talk about it now.
That's what you was
because
doing last
all this
season, though,
if-
but
cool.
yeah, go on, you land
All
it.
this if
You
stuff,
land
recurring
it.
theme with
saying.
Arsenal.
Land,
Ifs.
land.
Now Lex is talking. He's
So-
just butting in.
This is the thing. Obviously, you are correct, as in it is shoulda, woulda, coulda. I agree. But when I say
Clip that,
things,
somebody.
but when I say things, I back them up with statistics and facts. Okay. So who's conceded the least amount of goals?
You lot.
Who scored the most?
We have.
Who scored the second the most?
You have. I don't.
So
It might even be Spurs. Spurs.
the point is, my point is,
You might
my
be-
point is, with everything that I'm saying
You might be
with,
wrong there.
with Mohamed Salah having the season of his life, with
Okay.
all the attackers, your attacker is way better than ours. Your team apparently is way better than ours.
Come on,
Yeah,
Nunes.
way better than
Sorry.
ours.
Yeah.
Your team is way better than ours.
A forward line is
Story,
yeah,
fuck
that's
it
way
now. This
better.
is what I'm saying about these men can't debate
way
me, bro,
better,
because it's
way
all backed
better.
up with facts.
No, because it-
so is your team better than ours?
You saying about people?
Answer the
You know
question,
your
not
fans. What are you
KP.
talking about?
Lee,
What?
is your team better than ours?
I don't.
I'm stuttering again. Allow it. Move on. On to you, Wesky.
I'm biased.
Stuttering.
I'm biased. I think Liverpool got the best team
No,
in
so
the
you can't
league.
give an objective opinion.
Okay.
Can you give an objective opinion?
He's not helping you.
Look what you
over
started.
here.
You came second the last 3 years.
Bro, answer the question, bro.
We've got a better
Is
front line.
your
We've got
team
a
better than yours?
Yes
Yes or
or better front line. You got a
Lex,
better defense.
Lex.
Do you think-
I'm gonna ask you 2 questions. The first question is your team better than ours? No. So what the fuck are we debating
come
about
second-
then,
you come
bro?
se- you come
Because this is
second.
a joke. All he can say is no. He can't say yes because that makes no. Because if he says yes, that makes
But
them
what
look
is
shit.
what is your point though?
That makes them look shit.
Okay,
so they
because
can't
you've
say
gone
yes.
defensive.
So Liverpool
You've
was
gone.
like-
What is your point?
You know what I'm saying?
What is your point?
No.
Because he.
Okay, cool. So then I'm gonna have a question then. Cool. So is your team better than Arsenal's? Alright, so
Keep going. Keep going.
So Liverpool's better than Arsenal.
Get off the mic.
So your team's better than Arsenal. Fair enough. That's a fair point. And
This
you
is
can make
me.
a fair argument. You
This
top
is
of the
me.
league.
Wait, one
I
man. See me, Europe.
But I just want to. I want to see. I just want to see how close, how far you think you are. Yeah. So if you could rate it out of 10, yeah. So obviously you're gonna rate your team 10, yeah. Where would you rate Arsenal out of 10?
About 7, 8.
7 or 8.
I'd say
Fair. Eight's
say
fair.
I'd say
Yeah.
eight.
So remember, the 8 team with all the injuries and no striker is not that far behind from you. So that's where my logic's coming from. So I'm saying if you had a striker, We'll be up there then.
It's not.
You're only there, ain't had a
That
striker.
makes sense.
Like 3
I know, I was gonna say,
Man, this guy
KP,
business
I was gonna
is
say,
You ain't had a striker
I
all
know, yeah.
season.
Fuck, mate. Like, Jesus
Tell me
Christ,
who?
like, this is-
Man,
Kai Havertz.
Kai Havertz.
Oh my
We
God.
established he's your
Man, are
man.
gonna talk about Havertz now.
We spoke about it last week.
Man, are gonna talk about Havertz now, KP, bro.
Yeah, but you
I'm not being serious.
Like, that's you lot's business. What are you
Yeah,
talking
you're
about?
right. Bro, you're right. I'm not disagreeing with that. You're right.
Exactly. What's that got to do with Liverpool? I don't understand what the fuck
The
has that
point
got to do with
is,
Liverpool.
the point is, we should not be with the things that are going on. We shouldn't be this close to you.
Of course
My
you
point.
fucking
No, we
had
shouldn't
pure
be.
envy last year. You guys showed us no sympathy, and we would we fell off.
I don't want sympathy.
But you not gonna fall off worse than we did. You're already off the cliff,
Where are
boss.
we gonna finish?
You're gonna finish second, but it's gonna be wrapped. Like I
So
said,
how's that worse than you?
3 games.
What is this guy talking
Three
about?
How's that
games. Listen,
worse?
we're getting you might okay.
Yo, of course.
Okay, third, it's gonna be worse because
it's
you're
not
gonna
even
give
the
us a guard
Arsenal
of
game,
honor.
is it?
You're
When it-
playing
when
this.
it- when it-
We're
when
playing
it-
this. Let me
Villa Liverpool. Hold on, wait.
Okay.
Sorry, can you just get this
Okay, cool.
last bit of nonsense out? Go on.
Because the third last game of the season is who? You're coming to Anfield. Blood, you're giving us guard of honor.
So the guard of honor makes it worse, even though we finished second. Think
fuck
about
that
what you're
guard of
talking
honor.
about. bro.
Back to you.
Fuck the guard of honor
Back to
bullshit.
you.
Do the maths.
Because that don't make no
Do the
sense.
maths.
Back to
Do the
you.
maths.
Fuck the guard of
Do the
honor
maths.
bullshit.
Do the maths.
Fuck the guard of
Do the
honor
maths.
bullshit.
No, back to you.
Do the maths.
It was absolute
Let's
was.
go on Villa.
Absolute was.
Let's stay on Villa. Let's go back to Villa,
I want
please.
to before that. I know we want to move on, but how are Arsenal fans saying they need a striker? You've been saying this for 2 years.
Thank you.
2 years.
Thank you.
Voting. You got rid of Eddie and Nketiah.
Thank you.
I agree.
Balogun.
You got rid of him.
I agree.
And why is it not?
KO's
pressure on
always
the
said that
manager
though
now?
as well.
Why is your manager not getting pressured?
I can respond
So is your manager not pressuring?
because unless man come to me, so this is the thing.
Watkins 40 mil.
Look, watch.
January.
Watch. Well, you're right. I'm not going to disagree with any of that. But what I will say is this. Obviously, the Arteta outers, yeah. Obviously, they're going to quit to jump on Arteta. Now, I don't care whether Arteta gets sacked or not, or if someone else can bring us over the line or not. I don't care. I know that we've got a good team and there's some missing parts. Now, unless someone comes out and says, yo, the only person that's involved in signing players is Arteta, and he gives it the go ahead. Unless man come out and say that, I'm not gonna say yo it's Arteta because that makes no sense. It's not back in the day. We don't have managers no more. We have head coaches, bro.
It's a collective.
So it's not just the manager. Obviously they
We all
must
know
have
that.
sat down, and I guarantee he said openly, and I think this is as far as he could have said it, that he wants a striker. I think how he said it, that's as far as he can say
That was
because
2
man
weeks.
pay
He
you
could
wage.
have pushed for a strike.
No,
we
bro.
already
That was
established
No, but
that.
not in what I'm
If
saying.
he wanted to.
No,
No,
what? So what would you expect him to come out and say, bro? What would you expect him to say?
What he did? What he did say?
But that's my point.
Obviously, he's not
That's
going
what I
to
said.
throw
That's
his employees under the bus.
But
We
that's
established that last week.
exactly. So I
He's not
said
gonna do
there.
that.
What he said is as far as he can say, which basically saying, "Yo, I need a striker. We need man."
But even
that's it.
But okay. But in regards to that,
So how can man
we were
not read
talking-
between
we
the
were
lines that
talking
it's obviously not up to
remember,
him?
The sporting director with his Bridging Eddie.
So
the
what?
relationship,
Okay.
the relationship they've got, blood.
What, so what?
And a striker still won't get bought.
Who makes the call?
Let's look
Who
at
makes
this
the
then.
call?
Let's look at this then. Can you name me? Go to you, KP. In regards to Mikel's last 10 signings, how many have been attacking? I've not looked at all. I just want off the top of your head. Last 10 signings, how many of them have been classed as attacking players?
It's right, Pete.
Probably like 4 or 3.
What's your point?
That's his thing. He was a
Not
defensive.
buying attacking players.
He's a defensive coach. He's a very defensive coach.
Bro.
He was a defensive midfield. He's a defensive
Coach,
coach.
take control, man.
He's a defensive
Bro,
coach.
you started this shit.
Yeah, I know it's true.
I don't even know.
defensive coach.
Matt and Leela.
You did sign.
Bro, you've got a bigger problem as well.
Okay,
You know,
we're gonna.
What's the bigger
Why-
problem,
You
Tommy?
didn't like what I
Your
was
midfield?
saying about
Huh?
Your
Liverpool?
midfield?
My midfield's not a problem.
It's good.
Okay.
It's not.
But either way,
Our midfield's better than yours.
We're gonna move on.
Our
We're
midfield's
gonna
better
move
than
it
on.
was a good game in the
We're
week.
gonna move on.
Good
We're
two
gonna
teams.
Our
move on.
midfield's better than yours.
We're gonna move on. Liverpool.
We're gonna.
Couldn't beat Villa's
See
second rate
the
team. We're gonna do that.
Fair.
We're gonna
Okay,
do
exactly.
Telling me about
I
midfield.
know,
We're gonna
yeah.
do
Have you
that.
seen-
No. Our midfield's better than yours.
We'll quickly go into Arsenal. Obviously.
Where are you in the table
Arsenal,
again?
West Ham.
Crazy.
I want to talk to man above me.
We're going
Back to you.
to Arsenal West Ham.
Whoa.
We'll go to Arsenal West Ham quick. I know we've been on Arsenal, but let's talk about the actual game. Fuck strikers.
Big one.
Yeah.
Forget all of that. Let's actually talk about the actual game.
Let KP. You watch the game, KP.
Which game?
Arsenal
Arsenal,
West
West
Ham.
Ham.
Let's
I
forget
did.
about strikers and all that. Let's just talk about the
Talk about the
actual game.
midfield in that game.
I don't want to talk on the midfield. I want to talk on
What did you say?
a bigger issue. A bigger issue at play here, and it's the fact that the way we're set up, we haven't been set up all season to create loads of chances. It's just that simple.
Defensive team?
If we look at the way that Arteta is set up, it's too defensive. It's too pragmatic. Same things I say about Emery, I'm gonna say about Arteta. And right now, like our setup is not good enough. I can't lie. There was in my personal opinion, when you come up against a mid block in West Ham that actually like to pass around the ball, that's the type of profile we've been struggling against all season. So that's for starters.
Mid block.
They set up in a mid block and then go to
we're
a
low
block. Nah, but
It was a low block.
but they're still pressed at times.
It was depths of that. It was depths of how block.
Obviously, they went into a low block, but I'm saying they actually started with a mid block, and they were like picking and choosing when they actually wanted to do it. Don't get me wrong.
How many shots did they have?
Don't know.
How many shots did you like?
I mean,
that the better chance.
To be fair, shots on target, not a lot, but I even looked at the statistics, yeah, because I know my eyes don't fool me, yeah. And I was looking at how many touches man had in the box. I disagree, but I'll let you finish and I'll say what I actually think about the game. But go on.
Yeah, go on.
I think when you start with Marino up front, I don't think anything else needs to be said. I swear down. It's a signing that has underwhelmed. It's a signing that has underwhelmed. If we think about it, Marino was brought in to be the left 8, but so was Havertz, and both have ended up front. And you're wondering why we're screaming out for a striker for 2 years. Well, until we get a striker that we like, we're gonna say that.
But your man,
do you get what I'm saying?
Transfer that though?
Yeah, but Arteta's the next problem as well. But I'm saying, let's be real. If we're judging Arteta like through his whole tenure, this is his first underwhelming season. He's had apart from the first season that he came in and he still won the FA Cup, which was underwhelming, and then probably the next one after that.
Emery's team.
He's been having good seasons. Let's be real. Even last season, where I don't think he done good enough against Man City in like one of the biggest games of the season, it was still a good season.
It was.
This is our first underwhelming season. We haven't been an 8 out of 10 like people have been saying. We've been a 6, 5. Liverpool ain't been that great. They've been an 8. They've been an 8 max. They've been like consistent. But
Salah makes them 8.
Well, it's like a player, isn't it?
So why have you not pounced on this season? Is you're saying that
it's supposed to be their season? Don't downplay it. Don't downplay it. Don't downplay it.
Both of you said that you're both in the league this season.
No. See, that's
Did I say we win the league? I'm not sure. If I'm honest. I'll be honest. I expected to.
Yeah. What about you, KO? Because you've been
very quiet. I'm just falling asleep there.
But we didn't do what we were supposed to do.
What have you got to say on Arsenal?
Yeah, come on. Because you've been awfully quiet today. What did you watch the game? What did you think? What was your take on the game?
He's upset.
Analyze the performance. I know, little diva.
Well, I'm just asking what he thinks on the game.
I ain't got no take really. Like I was saying when you were saying last week, West Ham will be easy. I'm telling you now, it won't be. It's going to be a tricky game. Like just going in there, knowing, like I've said from January, I think we've just been hopeful more than anything. Obviously, you said not to mention signings and whatnot, but just not enough. Just not enough all around, really. I think we're happy to just keep the ball and
insert a little violin.
I think we're happy to keep the ball and that, but not happy to just punish teams, be ruthless. You get me? And it showed over the last.
The best way to put it, nothing that happened against West Ham was I surprised about.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, a goal. We've conceded a goal on the counter attack. We've conceded the least amount of goals. So
sorry, I was just surprised to lose 1-0 at home to West Ham. I thought if we're gonna lose, we're gonna at least show some fight when we lose. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't even look like we was gonna score against Leicester. So coming up against a better side with better players, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised with West Ham.
To be fair, I'm not surprised. It's the Arsenal fans now. It's the Arsenal fans now. But I just want to talk on your point.
It sounds very reminiscent. Did I not predict most of this shit that we're talking about last week?
Oh, go on.
What did you predict?
That you wouldn't beat West Ham. When you were giving all, I told you weren't going to beat West Ham.
But I've heard you say that
the only one over here,
I've heard you say that about so many games.
The only man on the table.
So let's talk about things.
Football, blood.
So let's talk about.
This is what I'm saying.
No. You can't say because
I said it first. KO.
All right, Ray J, man, you done it first. But come on.
The only one who showed sense on the table was my man as well. Who backed up. Whoa, what was I saying? Whoa. Who nearly agreed with what I was saying? Because my point was this. With Marino up front, any team like, with a low or a mid block and ideas, you're not going to beat. All they've got to do, as much as because your thing was set piece again, stop that. That's been locked off. I mean, how many corners did you have? Not again, 2, maybe probably 2. Probably 2. I watched the first half. And obviously they did start with a mid block, playing out from the back, which I never saw West Ham do. The way they set up though, it's not just any team that plays with a 3 decent centre halves, then 3 holders and fullbacks. You ain't gonna break down with that team.
Don't get me wrong. You have to give West Ham credit as well
they
for what they've done.
Wan-Bissaka, who might have been missing. Kudos. You lot. Good player.
He was the one. Take him.
Good player.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, I'd take that. And that's what I'm saying.
But I think the worrying thing for Arsenal, what you said, sorry, the lack of energy. Like from the get-go, I couldn't believe how much. Not even respect. Like,
but I think most teams are lacking energy, bro. If I'm honest with you. The things that I'm saying.
that?
I just wanted
At home when you
to.
gotta
So let's
win.
talk about the actual things
At
that
home.
someone who knows more actually predicted ages ago before everyone said. Yeah, obviously the Salah thing, but we don't need to get onto that. I called out the 3 players that are managers realizing now that are shit. I called out Marino ages ago. First to second game, I said, "Yo, is not it." Obviously,
But we're backing him. Back him as a striker.
Back
Back him as a striker last week. Well, back him as a striker last week.
Like episode 5, bro.
Yeah,
Said,
yeah.
"Yo, man, remember I said he's not it. He's shit, bro."
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe shit's a bit too far.
Yeah,
I said
but-
he's not it.
Yeah.
Calaflor called man out from time. I said he can't defend. He's not good. All the signings I said from time ago, the man are not good, bro. I only need to see it once. I said it about Sterling. I think someone on the table actually defended him as well. I said, bro, from what I seen from them 10 minutes of, he's not it either, bro. Flying up.
I honestly thought he was going to do
I
a
called out
Rashford.
all these man.
No, I
but-
did. I honestly thought he was going to do a Rashford.
I said he should have started.
I called it out. The 10. He came on for a substitution. I can't remember which game for about 10 minutes. I said, "Yo, man, remember I said he's not it, and he ain't gonna do nothing." Yeah?
Lastly on Arsenal, to back up your point more, I don't want these injuries that we've got to paper over the cracks. We haven't been good enough all season. Why? Because it was a poor transfer window.
I agree.
Again, but next thing that I'm going to say as well, Arteta's game management. It's been questionable all season. Like if we look at the start of the season when we was drawing bare games, because we haven't actually lost loads. You know that, right?
Yeah.
We've been drawing
3.
bears when we either took off Odegaard when he was in a hot vein of form, when he just came back, or when he should have been coming on, or when maybe a Skelly probably should have been introduced. We were lacking creativity all season. Let's not like.
The only thing I would say about
I can't.
You know the thing is, though,
what was that?
you know the thing I would say about that though is that
we look better.
the more
I was surprised did that.
the more football content that you watch here, you understand that literally everyone says this about all their teams. Like I've even bro, Man City have won 4 in a row. I've heard Man City fans say, "Yo, what the fuck's Pep doing? Why is he taking off?" I've heard man do it, so that's why I don't look.
It's a game
too
of
much.
opinions.
For me, yeah, it's a game of opinions. So for me, obviously, it just literally just comes down to the result. Yeah, you're not always going to understand what they're doing. You're not always going to understand what's going on in the background. It just comes down to results. Now, for me, for Arsenal, my honest opinion is that we just need a gunman. I don't think that now because this is why we don't concede a lot of goals. Yeah, we get to the final third. Then when we get to the final third, it's like man ain't got no ideas. Now normally Saka's the one that will do that, and even sometimes Martinelli. If we can get them back and get a gunman, because we can't hit a barn door, bro. That's our problem.
I think he's right.
Some man shooting, bro, is crazy. But we get to the final third, myth.
It's not just a striker.
I don't say, yeah.
We've been struggling to create chances.
He's
Like
right.
a striker doesn't create chances. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
he puts them away.
He puts more away.
But
he doesn't create chances.
But if you look at because I look at other things as well, like yo, how often do man get in the box? And we get into man's box a lot. Even against West Ham, bro. The amount of touches in the box we had, bro, it's just that
no shots, so
No,
when
yeah,
you
but
come in
that's
the
my
box, no
point.
shots
That's
getting
my
let up or
point.
anything, no.
But that's
Like-
my point, though. But I'm saying to get into man's box, 'cause some man can't even do that. Get into man's box. If you got someone who can shoot, bro.
Yeah, but
Trust me.
A lot of football is inevitability, and like we don't even look like we're gonna score. If I'm
Because
being
man
honest.
ain't shooting.
Nah, but
When
you-
man should have
nah, but
when
you
they
don't
don't shoot.
understand
The
it.
crowd's like, shoot.
Can I-
Odegaard
Yeah.
pisses me off.
Shoot
Can
it
I
up.
quickly just change? And it's not on the. It's still on Arsenal, but can I quickly and I heard about it today. Like your disciplinary record.
Yeah, crazy.
That's what I was gonna
bad
say.
thing.
It's crazy.
Like, you've lost 5. I think
5
you've
players.
had 5 sending
5
offs.
send-offs.
Which the one Skelly one you got away with, and obviously you got turned over. So I don't know if they count that one. But you've had 5, and you've lost points in every game.
Yeah.
So
That's
and
you know,
supposedly your record. I just seen it yesterday. Under Arteta is terrible.
It's the
Nah,
worst.
but
It's the worst in the league.
You see,
He's probably been there
you see, I think last season,
Yeah.
I would have agreed with you. This season, I don't agree because
Yeah.
I think most of those red cards were not red cards.
Okay.
Some of them were. I think from all the red cards, I
When-
think
was
the
it
one you
Saturday?
can argue,
So Saturday was.
that was a red
Skelly.
card.
Yeah, that's
I
a red-
knew that was a red
yeah.
card, yeah. But it's funny how sometimes I check stuff and then sometimes I don't check stuff. But that's a different
I'm
topic. yeah.
thinking.
That was a red.
But
card.
that was a red.
I'm
And
still
and
thinking he's
Trossard's-
got a lot to do
Nah,
from
no
them.
way. No,
The
no,
goalkeeper-
he's
Nah,
not
nah,
a
nah,
goalkeeper.
I think that's a
Reyes
red
killed
card.
him.
Yeah.
No, but
Now Reyes killed
he's
him.
still got a lot to do
Nah,
from
shut
them.
up, bro.
Blood,
Shoot,
the
it's goal.
goalkeeper's next to him almost. The goalkeeper's far, bro.
Reyes' positions killed him.
So wait there. Is it?
The defender like on
He's
the
on the
far
other
side.
side.
He's
So
too
like,
far.
Saliba,
bro, like the keeper's like here, yeah.
Nah,
He's
I
open
see-
and
I
the
see-
fouls like
Yeah,
here.
mad, bro.
I've seen, but
So
I'm
it's
still
like-
thinking.
Nah,
He's got a long way to go.
It's a red ball.
I know you like Skilly, but it's-
Sorry, that
point,
yeah, and Trossard, I think are the only 2 reds.
Now,
the other ones are.
I'm
not
gonna
reds, bro.
disagree. You know, just in the fact of
Which one?
being in that all of them being in the situations ourselves to we put ourselves in them situations. We shouldn't even have done
Rice.
that.
It's not.
All of us.
No, Rice.
Even
What position did we
There
put
was-
ourselves
there
with
was a-
Rice?
there
Because
was
he was
a-
winning at the point.
there was a time yesterday in the game where
Should've
Salah's kicked the ball. No, but Salah done one yesterday.
Salah
He's
does, bro.
blasted
I've been
it
seeing
away.
it. No,
Yeah,
I've been seeing it
No,
all
but-
weekend, bro. Literally all weekend.
But we're not. I'm just saying at the
No
start
one
of the
is
season.
not trying.
Let me just
Whoa,
quickly
let
land.
him
Let
land,
me
let him
quickly land. Because what we all knew at the start of the season, you know yourself. At the start of the
There's
season,
directive and-
referees try and stick to the letter of the law. The over the top. Like look at the what was we doing? The time added on.
Yeah.
We was doing stupid amount of minutes
Yeah,
at the
12
start.
minutes
Then,
and everything,
then
yeah,
all of a
stop.
sudden it seemed to go. Now all of a sudden they've spoke about it again. And if you've noticed, it seems like it's crept back in again.
I understand. You know why I
So,
disagree though?
I'm saying at the start of the season, players know that referees are on the bullshit.
Now, do you know why I disagree with that though?
Go on.
And I hear what you're saying. The next game, the literal next game, yeah. In fact, not even the Arsenal, not even next Arsenal game.
Yeah,
the
the
next
Chelsea
game
game.
that was played
Chelsea
after
game.
that game, the next game after that, man are kicking the ball away, no yellow cards. The next game.
But that's the referee. That's down to that referee.
No, but, but my point
No,
is,
but it's
but my
down to
point
the
is,
referee,
there's
and I
something,
can't-
there's something in that. Now, I just think they're shit referees. I'm never gonna say it's just
yeah, 100%.
Arsenal,
I agree with that.
but I don't think there's any excuse for that, bro. The next game, come on, at least stick fit for a few games, and then if you want to talk about it.
So sorry, Lee,
But
so
it's
are
true-
you not agreeing with the disciplinary record
Huh?
thing then? The poor disciplinary record.
Last season, I would agree.
yeah.
Nah.
This season's a bit of a
But
mad
this
for me.
season, but
Put
this
up and
season's
down.
cost you
Even
so
the double
much.
Martinelli that you'll never ever see again,
What
bro.
was you gonna say?
What are you saying, KP?
On your point about the fact that it's like costing us and whatnot, I think our players are more desperate. If you clock most of our games, we're winning by 1-0, 2-0. Like, don't get me wrong, we've only had a string of games of that we were winning 4-5. When games are cut so fine, and then the defenders or midfielders have to do so much in the defensive work because we're not scoring enough goals. This disciplinary record is gonna catch up to us. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it shows the issue that
It doesn't start, man.
That's where I said I was gonna agree with you, because there's games where we could just change it and control it, but we're not. We're just waiting for them to get
A corner.
For instance, Villa.
Yeah.
We could have killed off that game, but we wanted to wait. Not even wanted to wait, but we're just happy to pass the ball around, keep the ball,
we're just
thinking
not
we're
winning.
winning until.
And where does that message come from?
Arteta, that's his way. That's his ball.
But this is why I said I agree with him when he's talking about game management, substitutes,
But,
everything
and
like that.
So it goes back to what we were talking about a couple of weeks ago. Then it's on Arteta's shoulders. It's
Sir.
not.
Who else is it on?
And it's gonna always seem like I'm defending Arteta, yeah.
It's
Don't
Man
seem
United
like
on
that.
Amarim.
Nah, I hear that, but
Pep's
I'm
on
not.
I think
City.
you might need to be that mask back.
Nah, but
on.
I'm just thinking about, because I try to look at things like objectively.
Yeah.
Now, this is the thing. As much as all these things man are saying, we're still second.
No.
So like, I hear what man, and I don't even necessarily disagree with you. But I'm saying, if he's like, again, man are talking about even subconsciously.
what
Man are talking about
He's happy with being second.
No, I'm just saying that man are talking
happiness.
two sides of their mouth, like I said last week. Because
Happy.
think about it.
Happy.
If his game management's poor, his signings are poor,
Yeah.
the team in general is poor, or the team tactics are poor in general, like all these things that man are saying, I don't know how we're second. Unless everyone else is terrible.
No,
Because City are having a bad season.
I did
Like,
say that.
then let's say we'd be third.
You know
Then we'd be
what it is?
third then?
You know what it is,
I
though?
did say that.
You know what it is? What I think
He's back.
is that though? Is that everyone else is terrible? Because
Yeah, City are having a poor season.
look,
City are?
City are having
Then
a
we'll be
poor
third?
season. Because I was talking about it today with Giz. I'm saying, how are City fourth?
Where's Giz been, by the way? Is Man City?
I think he's back
He
still. Yeah,
just
we're
told me,
trying.
he just told me.
How are you, Giz?
Cool win, lad. Just told me to
Nah,
tell,
no messages. Nah, no messages. Tell him to come to the table.
So hold on, we'd be third then?
Yeah,
Let's
but-
say City play how they
No,
normally do.
but I just want to talk about isolation quickly,
Yeah, let's
so we
do-
can move
let's
on
do
from.
that.
I just want to talk on isolation. I'm on about the stuff that you lot have been saying that Arteta's doing wrong that
In
you
isolation.
don't like in isolation. Obviously, isn't enough to get you lot to where you need to be.
Didn't say
Obviously,
that.
Yeah, but I
Obviously.
said I don't.
Do you
If
get
he
what I
gets
mean?
sacked, I don't care.
yeah.
I literally don't
I
care.
like that's what I'm saying. KO saying who's there. I'm saying there's got to
Anyone?
Like, I threw Xabi Alonso out there. I'm not saying that's, but I'm just saying I feel like you lot want. I'm assuming someone who's front. Obviously, like all coaches, you want someone front foot, and then you need obviously someone in the box to go and finish your goals off. Because defensively, you're fine.
Yeah, brilliant.
Let's be honest. Like if
Midfield as well?
Well, yeah, I was going to say so.
Alright.
It's that part
Final
of the pitch.
third?
I don't like our midfield.
Why though? What don't you like about it though?
There's not enough creativity because Odegaard now is not even a 10.
There's only the one.
playing an
He's the main one.
He's not creating chances and he's not. He doesn't have no goal for it.
He should go
He's
8.
never been a 10 though, has he?
I don't know what happened to him because he used to lick up shots.
Last
He used to
year.
lick up shots and
I
score.
was gonna say,
and now
do you
he
remember when he was the best? He was the best midfielder in the league last year. Still,
Again, so
He
now with Odegaard
Finish.
drop off. By the way, when he was firing, we still was lacking a tiny bit of creativity. That left hand side was null and void.
But wouldn't
I've
you?
been saying
That's
I
true.
don't want Rice in the 8
Because he always plays on that side with Saka.
saying.
But
Wait. Did you not see Rice in the 8 when he had a chance and he was running in?
yeah,
You see that moment there where
was that the Odegaard one when he was running away from the ball? Did you see that one? Was that
but
real?
there was another chance as
Was
well.
that real?
Actually,
Was that real?
See, look, it's all
Yeah.
coming out.
He's running away from his man. Like, I'm
Yeah, I've seen that.
gonna go hide behind the defenders.
Bro,
I'm like,
you're interrupting a
sorry.
man.
I was making, was that real?
Nah, it's not good enough. Like our midfielders, our midfield setup is built for duels, but we're not a mid-table side. We're meant to be creating. We're ball dominant. Like we're not creative enough. Between Rice, Odegaard, and Partey, Partey's the most front forward, progressive midfielder out of the three. That can't be the case. That can't be the case.
We don't really have a midfielder that.
I said bring
Odegaard,
Watson.
he brings the ball forward, but you need someone that's.
He needs runners, don't you
but
think?
wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say the
You've got no
10's a
runners.
part of the attack though? Because remember, I'm
Yes.
saying our attack
Yeah,
needs
10 is
improving.
He's not a 10 though.
So I'm saying when we get to the final third, yeah, I agree. Our attack just I don't know what happens. Like malfunction. If so, yeah,
It's
He's
a
a
part of
10.
the attack.
It's
That
pass,
needs to
pass.
be-
Now I'm saying
pass,
like you would say is a part of the attack though. If you hear what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
no, he said his number 10 is.
But I'm saying like our holding midfielders and our back line. I think
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
just
gonna say,
about
I
to say,
The boring right
I
now.
want to quickly move on.
Fucking boring the shit out of me, man.
depressed.
Yeah,
Are you?
I was going to say, I want to move on from Arsenal quickly.
Yeah, they're dead.
I just want to
As
quickly
always.
cite like two teams really. I want to talk about how, again, I know we don't want to talk, but Man United, that game with Everton, how, like, literally, that's a game of two halves. You gone from,
Yeah.
Should we start with the referees?
what should you have? No, I
No,
don't
that's
know.
not. I don't think it was a penalty. I don't think it was a penalty.
Nah.
Ashley Young.
No, I think that's a penalty.
Ashley Young. I know Ashley Young. and-
No, but even the way the VARs
You can't
showed the
dive like that.
referee
Yeah,
the
the angle.
views.
The angle was
like,
alright.
That was
things like
shifty.
that.
Yeah. But it wasn't. a
I'm
penalty.
saying it's a penalty.
You can't die like that.
Yeah.
My argument is, only thing I didn't like about, if we're going to quickly go on to the referees, he's had the penalty, you give it. I'm sick of referees changing their mind.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
part I
yeah,
can't
same.
handle. Like, you're a grown man. Make your decision yourself.
The
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Nah, but the replay
I do know
didn't
what it is as
help.
well. You know, also is annoying as well. Yeah, it's like only in the UK this happens as well.
Yeah.
You know this. If man gets sent to the screen,
Yeah,
he's changing his mind.
Change his mind. Yeah.
Just know he's changing his mind, bro.
Yeah,
It's not. You're not gonna go and say, you know what?
don't think it's happened
You know
once.
he's gonna change his
Yeah,
mind,
yeah,
bro.
100%.
I hate that.
It's like that's
Happened once and
if
it
you
was-
think
it
about
was
it, it's been
against
the whole
Arsenal.
week. It's been the whole
Yeah,
weekend. There's been
once.
soft penalties though. Like like I said, just quickly, Newcastle.
Yeah.
The Ola Aina one. It's that one again. Yeah, but there you go. Then you're not sure. That's what I'm saying. You're not sure. You're not saying you're mad penalty. It's that one there.
Nah, I get off referee. Hey, yo.
This is what I'm. This
They're
is what.
shit
No,
mover.
this is what we're saying. So we're saying, for the whole weekend, it's not like I know Arsenal fans. It's not just Arsenal.
Yeah.
Every team's getting no. I'm just saying in general. Every team is getting these bad. And we're like going back to what we're saying. Referees are poor.
I call out
English
everyone
Premier
though.
League.
So man can't say that.
Bro. Newcastle. Go on. What was you gonna say?
I want to. Oh no, carry
No, I
on.
was just gonna say just Newcastle. I just want to go on to going forward.
Mad.
I hate Newcastle because they're good.
They're
You
ridiculous.
get what I'm trying to say?
You got like
Eason.
the next man.
Yeah, man. Newcastle
Actually,
like.
easy win for Liverpool, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, easy 3-0 for Liverpool.
Sure, man weren't saying that last week. Certain man weren't saying that last week.
So I'm going with
Certain man
Liverpool.
weren't saying that last week still.
You
It's
guys
funny.
trying to say
Pure
that-
man have changed their tune this
Who
week.
changed their
bruv.
tune? Who changed their tune?
Blood,
Point them out. Point them out. Who changed their tune? Point them out. Point them out. Point them. Point them.
Man road. Can we get onto Liverpool,
Point
please?
them. Point them. Point them.
Certain
Who
man think
changed
they're going to get away
Obviously,
with
Wass
something.
again. Wass again.
Can we just jump on? Can we just get onto Liverpool, please?
Wass again.
Why is this talk about Liverpool?
What?
We always spoke about Liverpool.
Since January, I don't even think Liverpool have been playing that good.
I've said it.
Yeah,
Alright,
man.
we just done enough.
Worrying me, to be honest.
Yeah, Jesus Christ ain't been bailing you out and you lost points.
Yeah.
So what do we need to talk
Performances
about?
have actually been worrying me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, like,
You know what? I respect that. Because there's other man on the table that do drink.
Listen, I've not said we've been amazing. I've just said everyone else has been shit.
You didn't say that.
I've said from
You're saying that now.
You can't say that.
I've told
You're
you
saying
that
that now. You're saying that now. What I asked you earlier and you was talking rubbish. bro.
But listen,
So wait, sorry. Can I ask you?
can
'cause
we
you're on
move
the
on
mic.
swiftly?
How is this?
We're gonna move on to sorry. When you drew to Villa, was you concerned at all?
when we drew.
Yeah. Because obviously we had to play next
He
week.
was in
We
the
cut down
crowd?
to 4. Was you concerned?
Concerned about what's
No,
going to
not about the play.
happen.
Concerned about like because obviously if we had won our game, which we should have really.
There's a slight concern. But
Oh no, at least you're honest. And at least you're honest.
It was
Okay, cool.
slight, but like I said to you, like if it was another team that was chasing us, I'd be more concerned.
Thank you.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Thank you.
Allow that chat. Yeah,
Thank you.
Nice. So you can't
That's
say
all
that. It's
easy
only
to say.
it's only because you're so many points away, regardless if it's
so that's
Arsenal.
what I can say,
Nah,
innit?
but it's not because it's Arsenal. It's because you're so many points
Controversially,
away.
yeah, we're so many points
So
away.
many points
but
away.
you lot, but with the injuries, or
If it
whatever,
was
you lot are not.
if it was
it's not
2
system-
points, you
and
wouldn't be
that's-
talking like
of
this.
course, but
No, you
even
wouldn't,
with the
bro.
2
Nah, he
points,
wouldn't- he
you
wouldn't
wouldn't
be
be
talking
If
about
it
it.
was with a
He
team,
wouldn't.
bro, let's be real. Because like I said, okay, I was gonna say the ifs. Let's get on to Liverpool because this is what I want to address. This whole and like I said, we've tried to skip around sin of the fucking week. Sin of the week is Unna, man. Sin of the week's you and
It's
the rest
not
of the Arsenal fan
it's not
base,
your
blood.
time,
Because
bro.
it's
not
Liverpool
your
time, blood. It's Liverpool
No, but
time.
It's not
Blood.
it's not you to
Because
choose the sin of the week.
all I heard. Okay, cool.
You done yours
These
last
are the
week, bro.
options then.
Let-
Cool.
let
So, okay,
people-
can I just put my case out? Can I put my case out for it? I think Arsenal was sin of the
He's
week.
ranted the
'Cause
whole
like I
show.
said last week, man, we're trying, and again after the back of this Villa draw, it's this whole narrative, this if business. These collective things are going to happen. It's in our.
What man
it's in
trying
our
to
own
do?
hands.
What man trying to do?
It's in our own hands. Explain.
What-
it.
Who on
man trying to do
the
last week?
table said that? Who on the table
Listen.
said that, bro?
Listen.
Who on the table
All the
said
man
that?
couldn't watch back the episode. Man, we're talking about. I had man talking about when you lose to Man City, this is gonna happen. When you lose to Newcastle, this is gonna happen. I'm like, listen, forget about us. And this is what unlikely. This is what Arsenal fans fucking struggle with. Worry about your own Ross team. This week when we drew, all the men are thinking, clarting up West Ham, clarting up Nottingham Forest. Then we're gonna do a Michael Thomas business. You mentioned Michael Thomas, and I bet you ain't never seen that fucking
Should we
play.
have?
You know who
Should we have?
Who else did Michael Thomas
Should
play
we
for?
have?
Who did Michael Thomas?
Should we have?
Famously, name me 2 teams.
Liverpool.
Michael Thomas
Should we
played
have?
Let's go, Liverpool.
for.
Let's keep it
And
real.
you mentioned Michael Thomas.
The thing is, he just said
Do you know the Michael Thomas thing?
Arsenal are
Do you know that?
thinking about
Cool.
slapping up West Ham and Nottingham Forest.
Man,
They're
I'm thinking about
supposed to.
no.
They're not supposed to.
He just
be.
talked twice. He just
Just that, remember.
He's actually getting wet. I put him in the middle
The
chair.
text aren't getting wet.
Hey, yo, KP, you need to not be in that chair, bro.
It's only because you don't
Put him in the
understand.
middle, bro.
The Michael Thomas thing then. The Michael Thomas thing is this. Basically, Arsenal fans saying,
Which Arsenal fans here on this table? Or
I'm
you're just talking about...
in general. It's Arsenal fans in general talking about AFTV, Robbie, all them. All I keep hearing
Say who you
is in our
talking
own
about.
hands. What does that mean? We
Ask-
drop
ask
8 points
them.
ahead. How can a team be in 8 points ahead of you and it still be in your own hands?
That's AFTV.
But
This is Cine Sports.
okay, cool. I'm saying I was at the table with you. You're talking about I'm at the table with you. You're talking about
What was I talking about?
Marino looks like a striker. I'm telling
Is that
you,
what I
blood.
said?
You said that.
that
You
what I
said that.
said?
You said that. You said Marino.
And- okay.
You said Marino looks like
You wanted to talk Liverpool,
So-
Lenny?
No,
You talking Liverpool?
You talk about Arsenal more than Liverpool, you know, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, fine. I told you. It's funny how it's coming to fruition. What I told you is gonna happen.
You know what it is though? 'Ause
It
you
is
know the thing is though. I know what you're saying. And the thing, yeah. Nah, but you know what it is. Nah,
Here's
he's
my
talking
question.
for
Here's my question. Here's my question. Here's my question.
too long now. He's talking for too long, man. Bro, he talks for too long.
Here's my question.
Nah, cause bro.
League done.
What?
League done.
Huh?
League done.
The league's done.
Is it league done?
No, but it's funny
Question.
though.
Just question.
Yeah,
Question.
why is it
Yes or
funny?
no? Yes or no? Because last week,
Huh?
dodging pure questions. Is the league done?
Might not be.
Just a yes or no? Just it's either yes or a no.
No.
It's not done.
No. It's not done.
KP,
Can you talk to me about...
fellow Arsenal fan.
It's not
Well, I
done.
want to talk about Man
KP,
City,
is the
Liverpool.
league done?
Let's talk about the game.
Is the league done?
You gotta ask me that. I told you like what it was like pretty much in October.
League's done.
So I'm winning that league
Huh?
this year. So I'm
Our
gonna make
teams
you
with the league, our team collective,
Nah.
our manager. Even well, let's go. Come on, then. Let's touch on the game. Then let's see if everyone knows football. Then let's talk about.
Mike, someone else.
Now you're talking
Yeah,
way
let's
too
talk about-
long. Way
let's
too
talk
long.
about- Cool.
90%
Talk about the game.
Liverpool
Talk
fan.
about the game.
Talk about the game.
90%
Come on.
Talk about the game.
Use a Liverpool fan. Talk about the game.
Salah FC.
What do you mean? Yeah, we talking to the mic, please. What do you mean?
cool.
Yeah, we
KP,
won.
what did you say?
Yeah, me, man. It's alright.
What did you say?
What else we talking about?
No, he's talking about
Let's
Liverpool.
talk about the game.
I'm just saying, statistically, it's not done.
Yeah.
It's done.
Statistically, it's not done.
You know, huh? And this is your fan base.
Anyway.
This he represents your fan base.
No,
That's what
no.
the clowns.
Am I correct?
Statistically, it's not.
Am I
no.
correct?
Blood.
Am I yes or no? Just answer yes or no.
The league's
Am
done.
I right?
The league's
Is
done.
statistically, is it done?
Statistically.
No.
Right. So then, what are you talking about
Blood.
then?
Anyway.
This is your fan base. This is your fan. He ain't logic. He ain't logic no more. He ain't like
So
that.
that's not logical. Logically, is it done?
Forget all that.
All right.
Don't talk about the game.
It's not 5 minutes. We've not spoken about the game.
We'll talk about Arsenal for about an hour.
Because he's ranting about Thomas.
We'll talk about.
Let's talk about...
you ranting about Tom and Jerry, bro?
We're talking
What's
about
wrong
old
with
niggas.
these
No,
guys?
listen,
Let's
wait,
go back to
wait.
the game. Did you
We talk
about
about old
5, yeah?
niggas. We don't want to talk about old niggas, man. Come on.
Yeah, but all the man will mention Michael Thomas. I heard you mention Michael Thomas last week.
Nah, bro. Talk about some...
It's fucking cool, you know, bro.
We went away in there to have
Yeah, yeah.
It was a masterclass.
It was easy.
It was.
Way
It
too
was.
You
easy.
lot might think,
It was easy.
You lot might think, yeah, City dominated and whatnot. Yeah.
They didn't.
For, I don't know, 45.
They did. They had a lot of the ball.
They had a lot of the ball.
We allowed them
They
to.
didn't create much chances.
They didn't.
They didn't do nothing.
They didn't create nothing.
No,
Do you
no,
get what I'm trying
I
to say?
agree.
If anything, well, I think personally, Slot was set up to play like
Yeah,
that. though.
he did.
he lied 100%. He lied 100%.
So even though I was speaking to my mate Giz today, and he's talking about, if we had a striker on the pitch, we would have won the game.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either.
But we never had a striker on the pitch either, like a centre.
I'm gonna remember this though, you know. I am going to
Remember it, write it down, take a picture. We don't give a fuck.
You see this shoulda, woulda, coulda talk that man are talking. Trust me.
if some-
Because bro, do you remember? Who remembers
Ifs.
Speedy's paper over the cracks for like 3 years? Remembers that when he was talking about his injuries? Shoulda, woulda, coulda if we had this, but now shoulda, woulda, coulda now.
You've been saying
That's
that's what you were
crazy,
saying
bro.
about if we had a
Number
striker.
one
If we
point
had
is
this,
when man were talking about paper over the cracks, when Speedy was talking about paper over the
Yeah.
cracks, and he was talking about his
Look at him.
injuries.
Look at him.
Remember the injury talk and everything. That shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah, but that shoulda, woulda, coulda.
We are going back.
If
We
you
are
had
going back
this
in
player,
time.
if you had that player,
And it's the only good thing Speedy. It's the only good thing Speedy ever said on the show.
that was it.
All right, can we just calm down? Let's just calm down. Let's just calm down. Let's just calm down. Let's calm down.
Talking about the City game.
Yeah, let's talk about the City game.
Going back to Arsenal.
Now we're-
And ifs. And ifs.
Now we're talking about the Liverpool game.
We're gonna
If
move
this
on.
happens.
We're gonna move on from Liverpool now.
I'm just saying,
KP.
it was a masterclass.
It was? Would you agree with that?
Remember, you know.
Masterclass.
we
Nah,
don't
to be
win-
fair,
was a masterclass,
to be
young
we
fair,
don't win at the Etihad.
now you don't.
We don't.
You get what I'm saying?
But everyone's slapping them. So anyway, moving on.
Everyone,
yeah.
you look.
Everyone's slapping
Innit?
City.
It's normal.
Let's just say
It's
that.
Oh,
normal.
don't be stupid. Come on. I don't know why we're downplaying it still. What did you think of the game, KP? What do you think?
So wait, hold on a minute. Wait, when we slapped them 5-1, man, we're downplaying.
I was gonna say.
Oh, wait, no one downplayed it. No one downplayed it. Hold, you're an Arsenal fan now as well. What bottom am I in? You're an Arsenal fan. You're an Arsenal fan now.
Your team beat City.
Yeah.
Your team beat City.
Yes.
You got to say.
Hands up if he beat
Twice
City.
teams beat City.
Okay.
Allow it. Dead.
Hands up if your team won this weekend. Hands up if your team won this weekend.
His eye.
Okay.
It's your team top of the league. Put your hand up.
Now, to be fair, you got to put. Hold on, wait. Wait, to be fair. Now, you know what? We're not. To be fair, to be fair. To be fair, yeah, you got a good chance to win. You got a good chance to win the league.
It's done, man. Stop it.
Because
Stop it.
Klopp done very poorly. That's
This
why.
is
It's done very
why
poorly.
no one wants Liverpool to win the league.
Nah,
Because you
no,
see this
fucking
show,
hell.
bro.
Nah.
You see this show. You see
You be funny.
Yeah.
You know the bad thing is though. You know the bad thing is though.
Bro.
I know you're an Arsenal
You
fan.
make me
You lot are worse. You lot are worse. Like you see
no,
outside of
no,
here,
blood.
Arsenal fans are worse
Nah,
blood.
Bro, Liverpool
all
fans are worse,
all your life, you man have got murdered. This whole
look at this.
this whole Michael
Look at
Thomas,
this.
Arsenal are worse, innit?
When you watch this show back and you see yourself, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe
Nah,
it.
because you know what? I've been saying
do
it
that
all the
every
time.
week, bro.
I watch the show back. I watch the show back.
Bro, you're doing the same things that you're saying
turn it
Arsenal
off, turn it
fans
off,
do.
lock it
All
off.
right, lads.
Just listen to all of them.
Lock it up.
Sin of the
lock it
week.
up, lock it
Sin
up.
of the week. Sin of the week. Sin of the week.
Second.
Sin of the week.
I will
Sin of the
ask,
week.
can I just touch on something though?
Nah,
Can I
yeah.
I just want to debunk just. Is my mic off, bro?
Nah, put
It's
me
not
back
you,
up.
bro. Why
Yo,
you
yo.
keep talking?
I just wanted to say that.
Sin of the week.
You see, you see this talk about
Ifs.
this when if you lot should be ashamed if Arne Slot wins the league. Well, kind of hear what man is saying, but it just shows that last season you should have done it. To be honest, because it's the exact same team. So I don't know. I don't want to.
We had injuries.
Just like you.
Nah, sure.
Anyway,
What's your sin of the week this week?
My sin is the week.
I
Yeah.
want to see. Nah, we're just
To
gonna
be
go around.
honest-
No interrupting.
Okay, cool.
What's
That's
your
fine.
sin
Why
of
are
the
you asking him what his sin is? We've done sin of the week.
No, we ain't.
No, we ain't.
We haven't.
Because we keep
we
getting
ain't.
interrupted.
We ain't got interrupted.
Lee gets to choose this week. So.
Yeah.
So
Can you be
every
quiet?
minute, Arsenal fans get
Can you just be
Well,
quiet?
if
right?
Liverpool fans turn up, then
And if
you get
Liverpool
me.
fans be quiet, we might actually. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them.
Go on.
Hate to FC, man.
Tell them.
Go on. Sin of the week.
Sin of the week is
Clip this.
Arsenal for not signing a striker in January.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the sin of the week. Because if we had,
That's not the week though.
That's not the week after.
yeah, but it's sin of the fucking season.
sin of the season.
Sin of the season, bro.
What about you?
Nevertheless.
What you reckon? Sin of the week. We can go around the table.
It has to be Arsenal with the West Ham still. It has to be. It has to
Yeah.
be. Yeah, it has to be.
Have you noticed though, it's always the same teams though.
I don't know how
Have you got that?
losing a Premier
last
League
year, innit?
game is the sin
Beat
of
last
the
year.
week.
2 games, by the way.
Explain, yeah.
Oh, listen, I don't care. You might not have said it, but in your head, when you see Liverpool draw 2-2, you was thinking,
One hunter.
you was
One
thinking,
hunter.
we win.
Wow.
And then they lose to City. I know you was thinking in your head.
tell
I don't care
them,
what
man.
all these Arsenal
Tell
fans
them.
are.
He's right.
If you see me last week, then you would know that I wasn't.
Yeah, he
but-
was.
No,
You were the only
I
one.
don't think he was doing it out, but in your head. I
No,
know he was thinking.
if I would have been saying it.
Nah, man,
I would have been saying it, bro.
Because you know how your team is.
Man, no.
You know
When do I ever say? When do I ever not say
what's
my
going on
team?
here, bro? Hold on, wait. Where are you in the table, bro?
You was the only cautious one. I give you that. You was
Where are
cautious.
you, man?
All right,
Where are you, man, bro?
Let him land. Let him land.
How could you know your team? What's this, bro?
Let him land.
These men are meant to win the league, innit? But they want to compare with Villa. But you're meant to be winning the league.
Yeah.
But you're in the same situation as
Villa. Okay, can I ask you a question? Watch this now. Two sides of the man's mouth. Watch this.
And you're not winning the Premier League.
Cool. I hear that. You know what? You're right. Yeah, you're
but
right.
Villa's-
No.
Now watch. Hold on. So watch this.
What?
So, are we good enough to win the league?
Who you?
Yeah.
I said no.
Do you think? You don't think we are? Then you're not surprised then? So what then? Moving on.
I am surprised because
No, but you're not surprised then. Nah, you're not surprised. Forget what we say.
Start season.
No, forget us.
I'm not Arsenal fan. You are. You
Nah,
14.
but I'm saying, do you think we're good enough to win the league?
No, you 14.
So no, forget. No,
Arsenal fan.
I'm an Arsenal fan.
I never thought Villa were going to win the league. You.
Huh?
So when the
Do you
Villa
get
get
okay?
100%.
Watch, I'm gonna crush him now. Watch this. Watch. I Villa were top 14.
Huh?
Yeah, Villa were top 14. Are you gonna be in top 4 this season?
Are we going to be top 5?
Are you gonna be top 4 this season?
Don't try
Are
skip
Champions League
it.
top 5.
Don't, yeah, top
you gonna be
5.
top 4? Oh, it's top 5 now. Also, you thought he's gonna win top 4, but now you're not top 4. So why you want to back and flip that as well?
Can we just calm down? That's good. Can we calm down?
Hold on. Remember, you man don't think we can win the league. Remember that.
Because in fair, I don't know why you're chiming up. Because last week when I'm trying to butt these men up, you mentioned nothing.
What did I say? What did what?
When I'm talking about these men underachieving, blood, you sat in the corner and said,
Nah, but when man are trying to do,
you sat in the corner and said,
no, when man are doing
so why are you chiming up now, blood?
That's what I said last week.
When man are doing soccer punches, I'm gonna jump in, bro.
When I'm talking about these men
Back up,
underachieving,
man. Say you know your team.
You
know your team.
Let him land, man.
You
Let
just
him
said
land.
though, like honestly,
Let him land.
you said yeah that Villa won't get top 4. You said that, yeah?
I did.
We did that, cool.
Yeah.
Then you said, I know in your head you thought Arsenal were going to win the league.
Of course he did.
Not
This
gonna
season.
happen. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Did you think Villa was gonna finish top 4?
Yeah.
Are you gonna finish top 4?
Yeah.
With the end of the weeks, Arsenal got
How's he got champions?
Double or nothing. Double or nothing. Double or nothing then. Double or nothing then.
No.
Double or nothing then.
Triple up, you're going to win the league. You're gonna win the league.
No. Double or nothing. You're gonna be top 4. No, double or nothing. You're gonna get top 4. Double or nothing. You're gonna be top 4. In fact, you know what? Yeah, I'll make it sweet. I'll make it sweet. I'll sweeten the dough. I'll sweeten the dough. I'll sweeten the dough.
Make it worthwhile. If you owe him, you know.
If you do,
you owe him, so you gotta make it worth his while.
I'll sweeten the dough for you. If you do win top 4, I'll pay double. If you don't, yeah,
We owe him anyway. That's not good enough.
Nah, but I'm saying if
But you already owe him money.
no,
don't
no,
you?
hear what I'm
to win the
saying. Hear what
league.
I'm saying. If you cut him off, I'm saying if you finish top 4, I'll pay you double. But if you don't, and you can only pay me 50. You won't have to pay me 50.
I can give you that back. If you win the league, I'll give you a double. If you
Huh? No, but forget all that. We know we're not going to win the league. Why? It's unlikely we're going to win the league. No, but top 4.
I've got a question. I've got an idea.
Just don't interrupt. 2 seconds. Let's have a dialogue. I'm saying, remember, your argument is that we thought we was going to finish the league.
You did, 100% you did.
Fair point. But you thought you was going to finish top 4. So what's the difference?
I can still make top 4.
All right, cool. And we can still still win the league, bro. All right, and you are not getting top 4. It's the same argument, bro. So then bet me then. Are you going to finish top 4? Are you going to finish top 4?
Just rabbiting.
Are you going to finish top 4? Oh, the top 5. You see the chest thing? See the retraction of the chest? You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, stop it. Ask him. Because last week,
top
ask him the question. Because last week, this one's talking about.
Nah, but he's generally level-headed though, so there's no point in me between that.
Yeah,
Generally, yeah, bro. Generally is.
I just don't
Just before, man.
I don't understand
Come
how
on.
you're gonna attack Villa. Yeah, when we've.
I'm not attacking Villa.
You have been attacking Villa.
Oh, so let me be like, oh, we're gonna play the small guy. We're gonna play the small team now.
You're
Okay.
saying we're underachieving, rare, cool.
Who said that?
But we got Champions League first this season. We had Champions League for years. So
Okay.
we've got a multitask this way. You've had it for many years. Okay, you had.
No, so it's been 2 years.
Yeah, but
How many years you had it? How many years you had it?
Are you used to it?
No. We didn't have it for like 8 years, bro, or 7 years before you.
Before that, you were always in it still.
Oh, that's back in the day.
Yeah.
Before that, Villa won the Champions League. We can go back if you want to go back, bro. Like, come on.
Come on, don't do that.
Don't do what?
No, these
sorry.
are, I'm saying all the players that played Champions League in the last 2 years, that was most of them is their first time playing in the Champions
I'm
League.
just saying, it's new to Villa. You get me? We're still doing good. We can still get top 5. Just saying, you can't win the league.
Alright,
You mean horrible, man.
what's going to be Villa's expectations soon? Because it's top 4 at the minute. When are you like going to be talking about winning the league or challenging at least?
Let me talk on
You had how many seasons Arteta been in there?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
6.
Wait.
He's coming.
Give my
Six.
manager.
So in 6 years, you're going to win the league, yeah?
No.
6, 7 years,
So
you're
what
going to win the league.
So what you doing?
What you on about?
Wait, are you a better team?
One at a time.
Wait, sorry. Are you a better team than us? Are you a better team than us?
One at a team.
Are you a better team than us?
Could be anything.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now. On pitch.
Hold on.
I don't. What's all the ball? What's second, bro? What do you mean?
They play better football than you.
They play better
football. At the moment, they do.
How many goals you scored? How many goals you
My
scored?
midfield's better than your midfield.
Well,
right
let
now.
KP talk. Let KP talk.
Let KP land. Sorry.
He asked you a question about Villa. You spoke about Arsenal.
It's crazy.
Come on.
Crazy.
We need to talk in isolation.
But he asked you after he went
But next thing. I'll talk on Villa. 'Cause I've been talking on Villa. 'Cause I told you like I don't rate you lot before the transfer window closed.
You're a hater.
I'm just
Let him land.
I'm a realist though. I'm a realist because before Jan you weren't showing much. Before Jan you weren't finishing the top 4. Let me tell you now.
Gerard,
I actually think Villa are going to finish in the top 4. So hear the change. I'm telling you, Rashford and Asensio, they're showing me something. Don't get me wrong. I think if we're talking technicals, cool. But hear what I'm saying. I actually, I said it in the group chat. You men are the most. You men are probably the most interesting team to watch right now, just because of you're threatening right now. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, anyway, I've showed you what bare times both seasons.
Bro, let him land, bro.
Villa weren't good enough before the transfer window. Let's just get that bit in. But the attacking enforcements that you brought in, like a few Rashford with a point to prove. Asensio failed at Real Madrid, and then with his injury and whatnot. But quality player. You lot are showing something. Now Emery cannot do what I used to say he does, the pragmatic thing. So now I expect you man to finish, and I'll tell you why. City are not good enough to finish top 4 this season. So in my opinion, if you lot lose to City, if you lot lose top 4 to City this season, it's been a bad season.
I agree. I totally agree.
What if they don't finish 5th though? Because 5th's another Champions League. Because I've seen the coefficient thing. It's more or less done, you know. It's 5th. Yes, 5th. I've seen the coefficient. They're about 1,000 points England ahead of everybody else.
Let me tell you this.
More or less done.
City and Chelsea are not good enough to finish top 4 this season. And Newcastle and Forest, they're newcomers and they're guys that play on the counter. Should not be finishing top 4 this season.
Bournemouth.
When last season they were in Champions League and now Villa are in Champions League.
Are Newcastle in the Champions season this season?
You're top 4?
No, they were here last season. They dropped top. But
but you're top 4.
No, exactly. But before they got Champions League, where was they?
Nowhere
To be seen. So they're newcomers. That's what I'm saying.
Where were Villa?
So,
Villa before.
bro, you lot are newcomers too.
Relegated.
But this is what I'm saying.
Relegated, bro.
You see the thing about
what I'm saying?
Talking
What
I'm saying.
What certain Villa man do, I've noticed about them just recently though.
Go on.
Because I like Villa, it's my hometown. You get what I'm saying?
I like Villa too.
But what I'm saying is, I've noticed what they do. They talk with chest.
Yeah.
And down
Until there you go.
Until this.
Yeah.
Oh, only a little team.
And that's a small.
He was just about to say it. He just said it.
No.
He did. He just said it. He said, "Yo, you're big." Basically saying, "Yo, you're big Arsenal." He just did it. And I said, "Don't play a small club."
My team have come from relegation. Yeah, we came from last year.
You're a big club still.
Yeah. That was his
One
story.
at a time.
You've been there. You should be there from day from.
One at a time.
You shouldn't have dropped to the Championship.
We did.
But you should have. That's the
You
first
won
time
Premier League in
ever.
30 years.
One at a time.
Alright, I'm going to destroy this argument.
One at a time.
Let me destroy this argument. This is what I'm trying to say.
I'm going to talk after.
Alright, this is what I'm going to destroy this argument. The season before we challenged, we finished 8th. When we was challenging, you think anyone gave a fuck about where we came from?
They said
The
you're
point
good
is
enough, so
this.
do it.
The
They said
point
you're
is,
good enough, so
you're
do
there
it.
now. Do it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we're doing it
yeah,
with you.
yeah.
We're doing it with you. We was 8th the season before we
You didn't get
challenged.
cussed. You didn't
You're
get-
in
you didn't
there
get
now.
cussed.
You're in there now.
And we're still there.
Yeah, I agree.
Someone done nothing
So
wrong.
then, top 4?
Yeah, that's up to him.
So I'm saying, man, don't believe it. Don't believe it. He don't believe it, bro. He don't believe. Look at him. Bro, look at. Look into that camera.
I believe we're going top 5.
Look into that camera. Watch. Look into the camera. He don't believe it in his heart.
Last week you said top 7 and all some fuckery.
No, top 4.
It's funny you changed. Last week you said 7 and all shit.
What's the difference?
Okay.
I'll tell you the difference. Name the top 5. Then if you're gonna finish top 5, name the top 5.
Why are we talking top 5?
I don't.
Nah, I'm saying name
top
it
five
though. Like
Champions League now,
Liverpool.
innit?
Can't I know who's gonna finish above you?
Liverpool, Arsenal, City.
City, Newcastle, Villa.
Yeah.
Fine.
So City are gonna come back from everyone slapping them to
No,
overtake
but
you.
they're
now.
fourth.
They're now.
They're still fourth.
I know, and it's fair enough. But I'm saying they should not be above you.
They've still got Ipswich's and
Yeah.
they've still got them teams to play, bro.
But everyone's played them. Everyone's played them.
They've got a
Okay.
Haaland, bro.
Quickly.
We've been up. Again, it's funny. What really makes me laugh personally.
They have a Haaland.
I was discussing this shit last week on last week's episode. I got my man over here telling me, "Oh, we're gonna finish fucking 7th, 8th, and whatever." I got Raheel here saying, you're gonna drop 2 if you draw against us, you drop 2 points. Like you're not a big fucking club. So like Lex said, 1 minute we're fucking small. Oh, we've been in the championship. We can't be good. But then we won the Champions League. Last week I'm trying to draw man out. I'm trying to draw man out.
Oh, so you're gonna leave me hanging?
Stop, bro.
I'm
gonna tell you what I'll tell you what personally how I see it. Villa are a huge club, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what you
Fuck me.
You
What I'm telling you last week. What I'm saying to you man last
did not
week,
say that
a draw's
2 years
over.
ago.
Villa are a big club, blood. They won the Champions League, and all I keep hearing is, who's in the Champions League? You said that. You said you were in the Championship about 5 times last
you
week.
beat our
Who's in
second
the
team?
Champions League?
But you couldn't beat our second team.
Good point. It was still a strong team. It was a good point. In the grand scheme. Okay, cool.
With your number one team.
Wonderful.
Big club.
Okay,
With your number
but
one
I'm not
team.
downplaying. You're a big club. You're missing my fucking point. You're a big club.
No one's missing
You're
the
a big
point.
club.
No. If
I'm
you-
gonna big club.
Compared to Liverpool, though.
Okay, of course.
No, let me talk. Like what Lee says, he talks on facts and statistics.
Okay, cool.
Statistically, we have been poor. Was we not a couple of seasons ago a championship team?
Yeah, you got relegated.
That's a fact.
You got relegated.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
You come up,
Yeah,
and then the next thing you do is to survive the next couple of years. Fact. Then we got a new manager coming.
And the infrastructure.
Wait,
Good infrastructure.
Bro, let me land.
Infrastructure.
Let me land. We had a new manager coming. It takes time to change stuff. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yeah,
Fact
100%.
or not?
Yes.
Thank you.
How long?
He's now finally. However long it takes for your man, it takes long. It takes managers time. It took 30 how many years, and then went on to be done. There you go. Then
7.
It took him a while. He then got us into the top 4. Let's be honest, it was false, but I will take that.
I don't actually think it's well deserved.
Bro, no,
well deserved.
No, we went from nowhere to 4. Come on.
But that happens with everybody.
No, I know.
Because we went from 8th to challenging, and man said, "Yo, do it."
Okay.
One at a time. Let
honest,
call
everybody answer this question. Be honest. If Forest or Bournemouth make it there this season, are you expecting them all to make it there next season?
Yeah.
We said
no.
It's a simple yes or no question.
No.
So why Villa?
Yeah.
No, because I remember I was just giving the same energy. I was giving the same energy.
No, I'm just asking the question.
Why Villa? Because I was giving the same energy. That's why.
Okay.
Because man is saying, yo, didn't you man say you're gonna win the league? And I'm saying, yo, you man said you're gonna finish top 4. That's why. That's the only reason I said it.
But still, could you answer the question? Though?
What was the question?
Let him land.
Let KP land quickly. Let KP land.
Say the shit.
When I was G'ing you lot up about Villa, the first thing you said again, you started talking about Newcastle again. So I can't lie. These men have points. No. I'm gonna go back to his. I'm gonna say you man don't have chess when you need to have chess. True. I talk on the season how I see it. So now I'm saying Villa weren't good enough a month ago. Now they are.
No.
So no. But now they are. So I'm not talking. See, you lot are talking about the fact that Villa finished 4th last season and. Why is it a thing that we're telling Villa to finish 4th this season? They should because you lot are good enough to finish 4th this season.
Bro, you not heard what I just said? Sorry to cut you. And I don't. No, yeah. Why I'm saying no. What I'm saying is we've still got 8, and I mean this for our squad. Same as you got the same problems.
As all you say.
Bro, we've got 8 possible first team players out. A centre back pairing, literally. All right, Constance just come back, but Powell's been out. Like I said, Kamara, Onana, Barkley. Bailey was just out. Like, do you get where I'm coming from? I know we've recruited well.
And so, because I was going to name the team. So for me, this team, and it's what I'm saying about you. I'm just saying.
No, you're not going to give me
that team, that team of 4th.
No, bro. Come on, carry on.
Fair play.
I've watched the top 6 for the last for the last month. Yeah, I've watched Man U, not Man U.
Whoa.
You say bottom 6.
Wait, what you say?
I've watched Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, Newcastle, Forest, and Villa. The top 7.
Yeah.
And out of all teams, when I'm looking at it now, in my personal opinion, top 4, it doesn't work like that, but this is football. Top 4 should be Liverpool, Arsenal, Villa, and I'd probably say Newcastle for their attacking threat. They should be the top 4 this season.
What's that based on? Sorry.
You just said the attacking for it.
That's not based on injuries. That's not based on. That's based on when I watch the team. Who do I think should be winning most games this for the until the end of the season? You lot are playing well enough, so you lot should just show a bit. Why is it so hard for Mandem to show a bit of chess for what you should do? Why are we even spoken about the fact that Villa are a big club and
I don't know where that. Man was just trying to draw man. No way. I've never said we're not a big club.
It's not.
No, we are a big club. I'm not saying we're not.
I've never said that. I would never.
No, you've been down.
No, because you
man have been
man
downplaying it. I had man talking about we played Wickham last year and all.
You're right. Little man
Right.
to them man teams, but you still a big club.
But the way I see it though, it's like if a big six, I'll come back.
Yeah.
If you have a
Backstop.
big six have an injury, you better moan about injuries 24/7.
But we got injuries now.
Oh wait, last season.
No, you.
Listen,
Who, bro? Sorry to cut. Who's injured, bro?
real.
Who
Striker.
you know?
Just striker,
Who in
that's
your
it.
first team 11's injured?
But
Don't do this.
Gakpo's just come back.
And
One
he's
player.
back. He's back.
Bradley's injured. Bradley's
Nah,
injured.
man.
Gomez is out for the season.
Yo, that middle chair is actually made for him. I don't know how he's
Gomez
sitting.
out for the season.
What?
Wait, it's not my fault we got a good squad.
You're sitting in the middle.
We got-
No,
we got-
why don't you be honest and say you've had a good season through injuries?
We a better
He
season.
hasn't.
Just
We
as-
haven't.
Cool, but
They're still in second and we're still
Okay,
competing
but,
for the top four.
but again, last year nobody won because we had injuries. Nobody
Top 4, yeah.
man didn't even remember our injuries.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
you
did.
did.
Yeah, we did.
You
Yeah, we
didn't.
did.
You didn't.
No, we did. Yeah, we did.
bro.
We took
We
into
did.
account.
No,
We didn't.
we
Oh,
did.
man.
Did ya?
Let's
Because
keep
you was
going.
one who told us you need a whole
read-
Oh, wait.
You
Actually,
told us you need a whole new midfield.
I was saying shoulda, woulda, coulda to man last season because you did it
That's
to
last
us.
season.
Yeah.
Now
That's
I'm
last
saying, I was saying shoulda, woulda, coulda because you man were talking about injuries.
we never
So I was
used-
saying shoulda, woulda, coulda. Man was talking about shoulda,
Do you
woulda,
remember?
coulda.
Do you remember the team? Do you remember? Okay.
Do you remember you saying you need a whole new midfield? Now all of a sudden you don't need a whole new midfield.
Crazy, yeah. You know
No,
what
mad. Home midfield where?
DKB.
It's shade on your ex-manager. It's
You
shade on your
you
greatest
said
we have
manager.
Fabinho in there.
DK,
What we did,
DK,
man.
last season.
McAllister.
Yeah, he said they hold his own new midfield.
I've never talked to McAllister.
Don't lie. Man, we're talking about the midfield.
McAllister.
I never said
McAllister.
that. But you were saying you need
Whole
you
new
need-
midfield.
I
Yeah,
whole
he did.
midfield.
Gravenberch not even playing.
Hashtag
All I said
DKB.
was we need a six. How much you man listen? You don't actually listen.
DKB.
You don't, and when we talk about injuries, all you got to bear in mind when we played our cup final. Remember the fucking team that
What's the difference between last season and this season?
in regards to what with us?
Yeah.
Our injuries, I'd probably say.
So,
and the manager. And the manager.
Slot
And the manager.
Slot is better than Klopp.
And the man. No, but I think tactically he's shown a little bit
So
more.
he's not better than him.
Nah,
Because it's the same team from last season.
Tactically-
Same team.
If you watch Liverpool, tactically,
Before I
Go
forget, because you was just saying about the youngsters, what they done against.
But they had to
last
play- they
year.
had to play
But
'cause we
when
don't
we was
play-
just talking about Plymouth, you're talking about youngsters.
That's
the same youngsters that won you the trophy.
That's not
Sit in the middle, man. Sit in the
It's
middle.
not. It wasn't. What are you talking about?
It's the same.
there.
It wasn't.
It was.
It was the same youngsters. Who played them?
I can tell you're lying,
Name the
'cause I
youngsters.
know you're
Name
lying.
them. Name the youngsters. Name the youngsters.
Well,
Jalen Dance played on loan. Luke Tuma played on loan. Look, what we talking about? I don't know what we're talking about. Look. I don't know how we got back to we got back to Villa to Liverpool. We got
This show's been an absolute
I've
sham.
been a chance. I've been a chance.
You should have just said it's your season. You've been blessed with injuries this season. Let's
Yeah,
move on.
That's
all you had to say.
That's all you
had to say.
But this is it. But bringing up injuries, blood, and your team's still strong. I don't get it because
That's
you've
what
got
you
a
was
good-
doing
you've got a good
back
squad.
last year, though.
Thank you.
That's the word. That's
The whole
the
point
word.
was for cause. He's saying, our
I
team,
agree.
our team are injured. But listen, we want to bring up that. Listen, but you, okay.
I agreed with what you're saying.
Your team is strong enough. Like I don't get it right back
No,
now.
I agree with
Well,
that.
let KP land quickly because I want
team's
to
good.
finish.
But back to what
Take it.
you were saying. You said you
Lava.
have 8
Whoa.
No.
Back to what you were
No,
saying.
not you. No, he said take it.
I was going to say.
So what you saying?
Back to what you said. You said that you've got 8 injuries. Back to what
I'm joking.
you got You've got 8 injuries.
Yeah.
Well, bro, I can't lie. You lot are still good enough. In your 8 injuries, you've still taken points off Liverpool, which you could have won with Marlon.
Yeah.
Liverpool,
Yeah.
and you deservedly beat your top 4 rivals.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm saying, why is it so hard for them to show chest?
We're not.
For
Show it,
top
man.
four?
Show it, man.
So
Show it.
Listen,
I personally
Nah, but
feel
he's not,
now-
though.
I just want all I
you
want
gonna
to
finish
push.
He has been showing chest though.
You know what,
like,
you know
this
what?
is
Not
the-
really,
he hasn't-
yeah.
he
Champions
hasn't-
League.
You know what, guys? That's what it is. You know what, guys? Because every game we've came after Champions League, we've lost, bro. Like every single game we've played after Champions League, we've
Welcome
lost.
to the Champions League.
Welcome to the big
Welcome to
table,
the big
bro.
boy.
That's
Welcome to the Champions League.
I saw it go.
No.
Welcome to the struggle.
You're
I saw it go.
asking
Struggle.
why I'm a bit wary.
Would
You're
you
asking
two-
why I'm a bit wary. It's wary because we're in Champions League football. This is a new season. That's why I'm wary.
Okay, fair. That's a fair point.
So wait, so
Kale.
no, okay,
It's a fair
man,
point.
talking about fair points, but
fair
what,
point.
this is what I'm going to say. Yeah, this is why you have to disperse the energy equally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because man ain't giving that grace to Arsenal though, who's challenging for the league. Man just saying, yo, you should just win the
Because
league.
you're meant to be Arsenal.
Oh,
bro.
meant to be. Oh, so it's meant to be
I'm
Arsenal.
saying-
I thought you was a big
My only argument. No, what I'm just.
I'm saying, disperse the energy equally. That's all I'm
All
saying.
right, safe then. I'll tell you where I'm just like, all right, I'm just doing bench press. I'm not really top chest right now because we ain't got them 8 players back. I'm telling you, if we had a full, you see, if we had the
Is your
full,
attack better than ours?
our attack.
Right about now.
Right about now, probably.
Okay,
right now,
with
right now,
Saka-
yes.
Saka-
Right now, yes.
With Saka, Martinelli, and
Everyone there.
and Havertz,
Yeah, still.
is your attack better?
Yeah, still. Yeah.
Ooh, Saka.
No, but this is my point. But this is what I'm saying. Sometimes, yeah. I hear what. Trust me.
I give props to Saka. Saka's a
Nah. But I'm saying sometimes this is why I give props to Arteta, bro, because I don't care if he goes or not. I couldn't care less. But I'm saying there's bare attacks where I look at, bro, and I'm like, yo, them man have got a better attack than us.
Yeah.
Then technically we shouldn't be where we are. Then how are we where we are? You
should be where you are.
No, but I'm saying if bare man have got
a wonderful defense.
You got we scored bare goals too, which is a bit mad. Don't think about it.
And you got strong midfield.
Second most goals in the league.
Could be third.
We haven't though. We haven't though because I never look at numbers. I was looking at when are you scoring these goals. There's a reason why we have 8 draws. Our attack ain't good enough. So
I agree.
No, but I'm saying you can't.
Then how many second then?
No, because every man is still shit.
Where's that bad?
City are that bad. Villa have been up
Fair
and
enough,
down.
City.
Yeah, but City's got attack though.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Hold on, is City a better team than us?
Yeah.
But this is my point because that's the question I go to. Is City a better? Because I believe they are.
Sorry, Lee, you're the 4th highest top goal scorer now.
Huh?
4th.
Yeah, now maybe since the weekend, but my point is, it's close. What I'm saying, it's close.
It's close, yeah.
It's wrong. City have a better team than us.
They don't.
They don't have a better team than us.
No.
Attack.
No.
Attack. Mamouche, Haaland, them man are not better.
No, they don't have a better team than us. But attack. They don't have it. City don't have a better team than us.
I think the midfield is probably about equal. The defense, maybe we've got a slightly better defense, but their attack's better.
Yeah.
But their attack's better than ours, though.
I want to. All right, we gotta finish up, boys, quickly. Just on your next results. Your next games. What's your big result going to be? Who you got?
We got Newcastle on Wednesday.
Okay,
I think it'll be a close one, maybe 2-1 Liverpool.
Who you got?
Newcastle home.
Okay.
Who have you got, more importantly?
KP?
No, Arsenal.
Let's see if you're going to tell the truth.
What do you think, KB?
I was thinking while I was watching West Ham, Forest are going to whack us.
Yeah.
I swear that. I
Can't lie.
Taylor, Forest are going to whack us.
Can't lie.
Like a 2. No, don't get 2. Like a 2.
Yo, we're not Villa, chill out.
2-0. But like, bro, we're
3-1.
We're not scoring.
Yeah.
Forest low block and counter.
3-1.
Okay.
See, he don't believe what he says. He don't believe what he says. Yeah?
Arsenal, Forest.
Probably draw.
I'm not sure, but I'm not 3-1 though.
What's your score?
Arsenal,
Forest. Quickly.
Tell the truth as well, Mr. Logic. Tell the truth, mate. Don't lie. Because you're going to look like a fool.
I just asked him, you know.
Just tell the truth, man. It's a hard game, you know.
Arsenal, Forest. Quickly. Let's go.
I'm going to bet the game as well.
Yeah.
What a fucking
You're
sour
going to see
ticket.
ground. It's a nice ground.
Your fucking sour ticket.
I'll take your ticket.
Because they can defend, you know. And like you said, the low block with the counters.
They couldn't
No, you
defend
know what?
They're the
against
best at
Newcastle.
that.
Do you know what?
They couldn't defend against
We
Newcastle.
win.
Yeah. Score quickly.
Newcastle's attack compared to ours. Come on. I'd take Gordon and Isak in that.
Where's the goal going to come from?
I don't believe him, but
Don't worry, bro. No, I do believe. I'm just trying to
I
think.
don't think you believe it.
How's it going to come back?
We're gonna score a penalty.
You think?
I don't know how we're going to score.
What are you going to score?
It's going to be 2-0.
Villa,
You got Villa.
Palace in the week.
Wait.
It's a bit of a
Palace
bogey
away?
team for
But you know what?
We're going to win.
It's a bogey team.
You know we're going to win?
Elanga's
1-0
going to
Villa.
destroy us.
1-0 Villa.
I think he's shit.
Gibbs
We won't keep a
Elanga.
clean sheet. I'm going to finish on
Elanga is
2-1
gonna
Villa.
destroy us.
We won't
Bro,
keep
we've
a
only
clean
lost 2 games this season.
3.
I'm on
Keep
the
lying, man.
respectful.
Yo, stop being a grown man liar, man. Pure lies you're telling today, boy. 3. You've lost 3 games.
Yeah, I'm not.
And you're also the
And on
4th
that
top goal
note,
scorer.
guys,
Liar, man. What's up with these grown men lying?